do battle.
Fucking uniforms, bro. Look at this tryhard. He already know how to switch the whole damn tryhard. Look at him. Look at him. This nigga. Oh my God.
And they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
My favorite team is the Ravens.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
I know. They are. They are. I'm just...
Second down, Winston. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. And give him 9 yards on the second down screen play.
But this is my second favorite team, though.
That might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together.
Well,
looked like there was an
really,
opening.
but...
Still, ended up with a solid game.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Jameis to throw it. He's got Evans. And he'll get it up to the 30.
No, I'm out of time.
Like this one. 3rd down. They gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
Let the game keep on robbing me. It's all cool. Ah, man, this man don't know what he doing.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Winston. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Ravens get the football back and in.
Oh, I got to put in my players, bro.
I ain't turned off the audio yet, did I? I thought I did.
He asked you to stop. Not about what you was just trying to do. But you not.
As in the damn game.
You could have did that from the stand.
Shape. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56. Now let's go. Blue 90. Blue 90. All right, now lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. 23 yards on the play.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that sure was pretty because the corner route is extremely difficult to defend from my perspective.
What we just saw there, is that sort of the evolution of the tight end position?
Yeah, I think it is because more and more tight ends are being treated like wide receivers. These are some agile players who can make a play in any spot on the field.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Gerald McCoy is always going to be linked with Ndamukong Suh. They came into the NFL in the same draft class. There was a lot of debate about who was going to be the better defensive tackle. They just do it 2 different ways. McCoy, more movement, more elusiveness. That allowed him to make the play there for a short gain.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 3rd and goal, Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. A 4-yard pickup, not enough. 4th down.
he wasn't the primary target, but I think it
Yes,
was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And the Ravens strike first at 3-zip. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Possession going back over to Tampa Bay here. And for the Buccaneers, it's kind of been a wild ride through first half plus of the season. You had some exhilarating wins at New Orleans, at home against the defending champs, and then they've had a lot of lulls too, haven't they?
They certainly have, and probably the biggest story is the adversity of dealing with the quarterback position. Jameis Winston not ready to start the season. Ryan Fitzpatrick comes in and lights it up, and we have Fitzmagic. Then he hits some bumps. Jameis Winston comes in and plays well at times, but then turns it over too many times. Back to Fitzpatrick. How will it all end? We shall see. But one thing is for sure. They are entertaining, aren't they? Not many 13-7 games when they are playing.
No, when they're on the field, there's been points scored both ways. Now Jameis on second down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, if we're in man coverage, because he just did it on that one, force the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, Winston. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot. And they connected there and picked up a first down.
Let's go, Mosley. Straight Alabama, baby.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
That's my whole defense right there.
But we just saw
One
a great
player.
example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Let's go. We playing. We making plays. Fuck. That's why we in the playoffs. Because they make plays. My whole team is black. They have chemistry to the max.
And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected.
My whole
to be
team
caught.
is black. My court. It's about time Joe Flacco got out the fucking franchise. Because you know why? This. I slide, not like RG3.
He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be
I can do that.
and a couple.
Partner, he was going
I can
through his
do that.
progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run.
But I gotta
for it.
calm down
And
because
he
I still got
slides
3 points
down
on the
and
board, so
avoids
I
the
got
hit
2.
for good measure.
It's Clo.
Now the first carry for Ty Montgomery. Montgomery a first down.
Let's get it, baby.
Brandon Gordon, Charles Davis with you.
That's a
It's the
receiver,
Ravens
boy.
with the football, and they've got it here with a first down.
Clo.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery.
Ooh.
And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Steps away to his left. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
Everyone has their strengths, able to move to their right or their left, being able to throw the football. So that means you've got to work on both because you never know which way you're going to get flushed by pressure.
Whoa!
Situation, able to escape to his left.
They bullshitting.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that
They
should have been
bullshitting.
intercepted,
Lamar.
but it winds up falling incomplete.
You bullshitting. Yeah.
The field goal unit's going to stay
Nah, bro, we
put
good,
on
though.
the sideline. They're going to go on for
We good. We good.
Gone,
At least I think so.
gone. Green 39. Green 39.
Fourth down, here's Jackson. And he's got Snead. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Too many people. I got open. Too many people.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs, and they come up on 2nd down.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
Brandon, further evidence that the college game and the NFL game are starting to mesh more and more. Lamar Jackson, first-round pick for Baltimore. Why? His legs.
Oh, my God.
Designed
He bullshitting right here, bro.
Part of his game.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And
Oh.
the throw is incomplete. Brent
I'm
Grimes, a
bullshitting.
former Pro Bowler, there on the coverage.
This goes to the goal line. You got to be very careful with the offense calls rub routes. When I call a pick trying to screen you off from your coverage, does a
Damn,
good job of
dog.
avoiding
What the
that
fuck?
and helping force an
I can't
incompletion.
believe this shit just happened.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Now it's Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown,
Woo.
Baltimore. Lamar Jackson taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Oh, what? They
To the
bullshitting.
22-yard line. So out come the Bucs now. Winston and the Bucs take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now they'll run
CJ
it.
Mosley.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now a 2nd down throw for Winston. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down he'll go at the 25. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Tampa after this timeout. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now Winston. It's caught. Humphries. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down there. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th. On 4th down, they do snap it to Winston. He completes it to Evans. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Jameis now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. He gets it to Humphries. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Please don't do that.
And they'll go with the ground. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back.
That's my whole defense.
Yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Bulldozes past
the
him.
fuck?
And able to break 1 tackle, but then
The
quickly
fuck is he
brought
running
down.
over me for?
Nice little gain. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2. Here's Winston.
Oh my God.
Humphries. Past the 20.
They bullshitting.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Humphries.
They bullshitting, dog.
And the Bucs have made this a 1-score game.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series.
They bullshitting, bro.
But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And they will be backed up deep as they'll have to start the drive from the 6-yard line. Baltimore Ravens coming back out here on offense. Charles, a franchise that hasn't made the playoffs since 2014, and the way the middle part of this year has gone, it doesn't look like 2018 is going to stem that tide, does it?
It doesn't appear that way. They still have a chance if they can get hot, of course. But you're exactly right. Remember, as you mentioned, they haven't gotten to the playoffs since 2014. 4 out of the last 5 years they've missed the playoffs, which is so unusual for Baltimore and their organization. And just think of it this way. The general manager is going to retire at the end of this year. New general manager will take his place. He'll have a big decision to make about head coach John Harbaugh. At that point, does he continue forward leading this team?
Yeah, the 56-year-old Harbaugh, he's been the head man in Baltimore since 2008. Jackson looking deep downfield.
The fuck? Who the
Who
fuck is that corner? Like, he's not good. Put my shit like that. Putting that shits on the money.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They go play action with Jackson. Caught by Snead over the middle. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Crabtree, the intended receiver, and it's 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
Final play of the half here. It's Jackson going for the deep ball. Tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. And an alley to run. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh.
5 yards, and the Ravens will add on to their lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
CJ.
Turn teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important
Oh, good play.
And we often talk
Good
about
play.
teams scripting.
That was a nice counter.
Game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Winston on 3rd and 2.
What?
The flag in the backfield, and this might
Oh my God.
Instead of 4th down after the
Bro, that's so
incompletion,
bullshit.
first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be
I know,
aggressive,
Clo.
but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken
Make some
down.
plays, Mosley. Get it back.
Linebacker C.J. Mosley in on the stop.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays and stay with the overall essence of the running game.
He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and they're going to have a 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, Winston. And this is going to be incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen.
Oh, my God.
I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. From the shotgun, it's Winston. And that is going to be incomplete. Well, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. You know, Charles, it is hard to believe that we are sitting on the doorstep of Thanksgiving week. Already that time of year, but it always gives us good football. One of the games on Thanksgiving, Chicago and Detroit, that'll get the party started at 12:30 Eastern.
One of the traditional games.
There goes Alex Collins. And all the way in for Alex
Highland on your way, boy.
51 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense...
Hyman on your way, boy.
A little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts.
Mosley.
Now the Buccaneer offense gets set to take over. And last time this unit was out here, Costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Well, Charles, a year ago at this time, I asked you what your Thanksgiving
move to the left, move to the left line, move to the left line.
Funny answer out of your last
moving in, moving in.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving this year?
Trying to figure out exactly what time I
shit.
Inside the 30. And they're going to have this
in
a
fuck
great
no.
spot way down in Baltimore territory. It's a big play. Winston to Evans. And even 60 yards. Line of scrimmage moves from their own 25 all the way to the red zone now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Winston.
Mosley!
Intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley.
Stop doing that.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, 1st down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to get the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. Play action. Now Jackson. Dancing to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And that's caught inside the 30. And he is in. Baltimore touchdown. Mark Andrews, 76 yards. And the Ravens will.
You were mad at noon.
And this one through the uprights and good. Here's Tucker now out to kick this one away.
Hey, Key.
This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone.
You like Miley.
And the Buccaneers getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had a nice drive going last time. Through the interception.
You like Marley.
Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey,
CJ.
You're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make it for? Now here's a pass on 1st down.
My players be
away and incomplete. Hey, with that incompletion, time to have
players
some
be
fun.
honest.
I want to know at the Davis household who carves the turkey.
Well, it's certainly not me.
Well, I knew that.
I can tell you that. But let's just switch it. Who cares who carves the turkey? I want to know what you're going to be knocking down on your plate on Thanksgiving Day.
Well, definitely turkey. Now, my mom's corn and green bean casserole, while it may not sound overly appetizing, is out of this world. And her sweet potato casserole, second to none.
So, I should be making my plans to fill a seat at the Garden household?
You're more than welcome.
Because I think my household may kick me out.
What's your favorite? What's on your plate?
I'm telling you, when you throw the yams at me, look out, because I'm gonna go to town. That's like dessert to me.
Well, how about dessert? I go pecan and apple pie with vanilla ice cream.
Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. I like the pecan
Weddle.
pie, but I do.
Let's get it, white boy.
Intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by the safety, Eric Weddle. Able to spin free. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45.
Good shit, white boy.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
To Montgomery to begin the drive. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
It's just the Buccaneers to some butt.
This big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing is Jackson. And he coughed it up.
Fuck. Come on, Nick. The only time I run it, you fucking fumble, you bum.
When I see a play like that,
that was a juke, though, boy.
Risk reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit,
one with your collars,
in this case, lose the football.
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight.
Mosley. What are we doing?
Exactly. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option.
Good play.
The ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
My whole team has chemistry of black.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Only got one white player on there, and he's a dog though.
From the gun, Winston.
Look, he be hitting niggas. Oh!
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. He had their lone TD earlier.
I don't know how Steve beat me yesterday. He's some bum.
Back now in Tampa. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
You're some butt.
A first down throw for Winston. Trying to lay one up deep. And
I didn't have...
Intercepted. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith. And to the 12. That's where he stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage.
No. That boy, he's 6'3".
As this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Collins. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. 16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Here's a first down run with Collins. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
On 2nd down, Jackson being chased out left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
And the rookie's going to learn as he goes. On first down, they go option to the right. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 9 yards on the first down. Keeper, and it's 2nd and 1.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the 4th.
Yeah, and what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Throw to the end zone on first down.
You using that fat-ass nigga? He can't throw. He still crab legs for a living.
Definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. And you can expect more passes like that downfield. Winston on 2nd and 10. Now a desperation throw. And this is caught.
Oh my God! They finally gave it to him.
They finally gave it to me,
Tampa Bay touchdown. Mike Evans,
did not want to do that.
46 yards. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Buccaneers.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Working out of the gun, Winston. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete. Tough there, good pass, hit the hands, he just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football.
And he's going to this one as down he goes.
What?
And now the Bucs deciding to take a
That's
timeout
bullshit.
defensively, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Leopard! Here we go!
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Trying to get it to Willie Snead there. And it's 3rd down.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
An incomplete pass.
Crabtree. Crabtree.
Come up with something here on 3rd down. Now it's Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And a nice return.
Oh, man, I thought I was about to do a kicker massacre.
Now the Buccaneers offensive unit back out on the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
You can't even run with it, fat ass.
Come up 2nd and 10.
Mosley.
On 2nd down, Winston again. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, a 22. On 1st and 10, Winston. It's caught, Humphreys. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. Now they got to get to the line quickly. They'll throw again. Winston. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call. And you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
3rd and short yardage. Winston. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Incomplete. And we're down to 8
My boys is cooking this game.
Wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
And they're indeed going to go for it.
And Mosley is the
So trailing in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson, there on the coverage. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Now it's Jackson, forced out to his left. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted, no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
Cut this shit off.